everybody, welcome back. Oh, great, the house elf's in my main menu now. Good. Dadgummit. Alright. Well, we're going to pick up from where I left off. Now, where I left off and where you guys left off at the end of episode 11 are two slightly different things. I have gone ahead and rebuilt the room a little bit to optimize it for production of certain materials. For instance, I have 3 of these materials workbenches running, producing moonstone, which is why, if we go into the inventory here, go down to here, you'll see that I now have 246 moonstone. And if I were to liquidate all of the items in here, I would probably have around 400 or 500 moonstone. Because, for instance, those hopping pots, those are 90 moonstone apiece. So, yeah. Now, I'm thinking I'll probably have a potions table set up over here with the hopping pots on either side of it. One of those 3-sided potions tables. Admittedly, I don't really need to do a lot of potion production, especially since I can do stuff off screen and you guys don't have to see it. 1 potion station will do. Now the fertilizer stations, I'm going to have 3 of those running. Oh, looks like these guys are done. More Wiggenweld, yay, I can only carry 25 of the daggone things. And I'm maxed out, so the next Wiggenwelds those produce will be useless. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to give these guys 1 more cycle of production just to make sure I have enough runestone, or moonstone. Sorry, I've been playing other games in the interim, and so my brain goes a little sideways when it comes to terms. And then once that cycle of production is done, I'm going to strip everything in the room down, and we're going to lay stuff out in the order that I want it. And then we'll talk with Miss Weasley and finish the mission, because after this, we have to go and help our friend Sebastian in the Undercroft. So I will catch up with you guys in a few minutes. Alright everybody, welcome back. We've got another set of resources in here, so let's just go ahead and... okay. Can it not be in use, please? That system is just kind of gay. I don't know what else to say about it. Alright, well, let those finish doing what they're doing. First things first, the center of the room. Now, what are we working with budget-wise here? I need herbology. Okay, yeah, so 430. Those 3 hopping pots are worth 90 total. So yeah, we've got over 500 moonstone now. We've got enough budget to work with for this. Now, what I need are the big stations.
I've more to teach you about
Oh.
if you have a moment.
Okay, I never bought those. Well, that's annoying. I thought I had. One moment. There's got to be a way to see in the inventory system about this. This is not cool. Okay, you guys don't have a way for me to do that. That is annoying. Okay, collections. Traits, handles, conjurations. Okay. So, dung composters, hopping pots, chopping stations. Okay, so we can't quite do everything just yet. We're going to have to talk to the guy with the conjurations because I need a large potting table. which unfortunately means I need money because I'm pretty sure. Go into my inventory. Okay, where does it show me how many galleons I have? You don't. Oh, there you go. 138. That is not enough. Those large potting tables and the medium potting tables are like 800 or 1,000 galleons apiece. So we're going to need to go ahead and get some gear in order to get money, or I'm going to have to find more chests. Okay, so the completion of the room requirement is on hold. Now I can at least get part of the room up and running. And then later on, when we have more money, we'll go get the rest of the schematics. I thought I'd grab them all. I really hate my memory sometimes. Oh, I kind of like that. Totally not giving off an evil vibe. Alright, how much longer do you guys have to complete? 1 minute. Okay, good. So they'll be moving over here. This will be the potion nook. I'm still going to want some resource production. Namely, I'm going to want chopping stations producing random potion ingredients. I don't care about the material refinement. I'd love to get the loom, but that's not happening.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
Yes, and in case you hadn't noticed, I don't care. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can do better about the placement because I would like to place one other thing here as well. So, oh, never mind. Nope. That's just as good as it gets. Okay, so we've got our chopping stations maxed out. We're not really going to bother with moonstone. Well. We'll put in some moonstone production since I can't put in the big tables. Now, when it comes to potting tables, I am going to want some of the smaller potting tables in here. Now, if I put this here, can I walk around through this gap? Yes, I can. Perfect. So we're going to want one over here. Why are you in the way, you annoying little turd? Okay. Alright, that still lets me get around behind it. Perfect. Now for the medium and the larges, I think I'm going to put 2 larges, or actually 4 larges, end to end, back to back here, in kind of a 2x2 grid. And then if I put them in the center, then I can put a medium here and a medium here. We'll have to wait till we have those though. Alright, now before we go placing anything more, the hopping pots are done. And of course you produced a Wigan well I can't use. Which is just as good.
To see your interest in
Break you all down.
dare I say. Blossom.
We're gonna go ahead and go over here, do a little conjuration. Gonna do my hopping pots. Kind of liking the Gothic design. There we go.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration.
Now, just making sure, can I use this? I can. It's just really awkward looking. Okay, cool. And if that's the case... Nah, I'm not going to put that over there. I will put something over here, though. Utility. Oh, we'll throw this over here for now, just to give me a slight, like, ongoing supply of moonstone. Yeah, I can't put another one in there. Alright. That way we'll just have a little trickle income. I've already got pretty much all the moonstone I could ever want, but it'd be handy to have some. Now, as for what's going to go in these two corners, I have a feeling the loom is going to go over here, and then there's going to be more stuff to go over here. Sadly, this is as close as I can get to a finished production at the moment, because the loom is unlocked via main quest item, monster capture is unlocked via main quest interactions, and I don't have the designs for the medium and the large planters, and I don't have the money for them either. So, we'll have to get the money later, then get designs, then finish this up. With any luck by then, I should be far enough along the main story to be able to get the other design stuff in here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want this to be the loom. Actually, no, I could put the loom over here and then put the identifying desk next to it. In which case, I don't know what I want this corner to be. I'll have to figure it out. It's a rather large space. I could put a lot here. But we'll see. That's probably going to be after I get the room requirement fully upgraded. So for now, let's go back to my standard spell list and let's talk to Professor Weasley.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Okay.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Okay. I don't want to decorate this place.
It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say, blossom.
Okay, floor decorations. I could really give a puck less. You're kidding me. The only statue you give me is freaking ginormous, and it's not exactly nice either. Alright, time to make this the brightest corner of the room. Oh, there we go.
Good work. Shall we move on?
Yes, please. I don't really care about these things.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Okay, but I don't really care.
It warms my... Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Okay, alright. Oh. Okay, so this can be handier than I thought. Okay, so eventually I can redecorate this place to match the aesthetic of the stuff I'm putting in it. Adjust the size of an item? What?
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that using the altering spell.
Oh.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
No, I don't want to change the hopping pot. I want to change the wall. No. Wall. There we go. Yeah, I know, I'm getting a little decorated. Can I change the ceiling? All right, I think that is a pretty good overhaul to the Gothic format. And I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, cool. There you go, the Gothic archway. All right, let's talk to Deke and get this on the
Professor
road.
Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Okay, now this I can work with.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor.
There's a
The
lot to be
room
said
is
for
full of
hardwoods,
possibilities.
soft lighting.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Okay, what's this? Okay, are you guys giving me a new room? Okay, even more moonstone to get from breaking stuff down. A lot more
An
space for
even
redecorate.
bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good.
Please tell me you're
I'll
giving me
leave you to
spellcrafts
it.
for the stuff
This
that I
is
need.
your space now. Use it wisely.
I'm actually going to have to rethink how I design this place to be. Because this might just be like all my small production stuff. And then over here could be the bigger stuff. Now, she mentioned giving me new spellcrafts. No, not that. Conjuration. So you gave me... Oh. You gave me furniture. I don't care for furniture. I really don't. Okay, yeah, so... Like, this could become an entire potions nook over here. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all this space. I will have to do some work off camera, and then I'll bring you guys back once this place is done. Like, once I get the other spellcrafts and I've had a chance to redesign this place and relay everything out. I didn't realize it was going to be even bigger interior space-wise. I thought this was going to lead, like, to the monster area. Well, so I don't know what the heck that is. One of those will probably lead to the monster zone, but we'll see. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and let everything be as it is. I'm not even going to bother planting stuff. No, I don't want to do that. I want to collect potions. Namely... There we go. Alright, so yeah, we'll redesign this place a bit. And see what we can get out of it. But that'll be down the road. For now, I have a main story mission I need to do. Quests. Oh, okay, that would actually be a nice side quest to make some money. For now, though, we need Shadow of the Undercroft, because this is going to get us Confringo, and Confringo is required for some of the trials of Merlin. And the trials of Merlin will let me expand my available storage. So, let's go ahead and get out of here, and we will see about going and doing the Undercroft with Sebastian. I think after this recording, I need to get something to eat, though, because I love the hungry. Oh, okay, that's kind of neat. The door doesn't appear until you walk up to it. Okay. Alright, so we're already really close to the Undercroft mission. Cool. I had to go running halfway across the castle. I was going to pull my hair out.
I don't know what matters to go.
Don't know what they're up to, not my problem. I do need at some point to find the rest of those plaques for Hufflepuff. I've got like 70% of them, I think. Actually, that's a good thing to check here. Quests. Yeah, the Daedalian keys. I have, oh, yep, exactly 3/4 of them. I'll have to go ahead and try and find the other 4. Knowing my luck, at least 1 or 2 are hidden in places that are not accessible until later main story missions, like the headmaster's office.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Okay. Well, lead the way.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Not that well disguised.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Oh, that's a pretty good track record.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts.
Wonderful
Obsessed
people.
with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly.
Yep.
A spell
When
like
you restrict
Confringo
access
is
to
only
magical
truly
knowledge,
dangerous in
or
untrained
any knowledge,
hands.
people
Such
go
spells
looking
should be
for it.
properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Yep.
It may take a while to get the feel for it, Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
All right.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Okay, so Confringo. Yeah, I guess. Since it's a ranged blasting spell, I don't really mind it.
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Yeah, sure. Introduce your new friend who's really good at magic to your sister. That's totally gonna not have side effects you don't plan on.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Okay, cool. So that's that mission done. That got us Confringo, which is nice. And that's starting us on the path with Sebastian. And yes, I will be making this character into a Dark Arts user. Just because they're a Hufflepuff doesn't necessarily mean they have to be a nice person. They just have to be loyal to their
Sebastian.
friends.
Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian
You
is
are an
going to get
annoying
an
little
earful
shit.
about this.
Confringo!
Forgot I was on that spell set. I meant to set the entire area on fire. That guy is such an annoying little shitstick. Pardon my language, but the guy really is annoying. Okay, so we do have some side quests we can do. Let's go ahead and do the Brother's Keeper, because I would like to go ahead and get more money, and this is probably going to lead me to loot, and I need loot. I need lots of loot. Okay, that is a ways out there, but I can get there via the Flue Flame. Then we'll just wait till morning so that it's light out.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Okay. So you just gave me a new assignment. Acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. The mandrake's going to be a fun one. The tentacula is easy. I have a tentacula. Though, actually, now that I think about it, I should get more tentacula. Hogwarts. South Wing, no. Bell Tower Wing? No. Astronomy Wing? No. There we go. Greenhouses. We're going to run over real quick and see if her plants have regrown. Then we'll go do the side mission.
I've always said that travel.
Okay, this stuff's nice, but 'tis not what I came here for. I came here for something with a bit more bite. As much as I want loot, I don't want to pop a legendary chest at the moment. That's just asking for trouble. doesn't look like she's got anything in here at the moment. Now, getting a mandrake is going to be fun, because I don't think I've seen mandrakes available. Garlic, do you have a seed for mandrakes? Actually, before I go in there. Anything of interest in here? I think this is where she kept the Chinese chomping cabbages, but they're not growing in here at the moment. Nope. She doesn't have anything in regards to the mandrake, so I'm gonna have to
Can't
find mandrake.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
God, you're a self-centered bitch. Alright. So we're gonna have to go to Hogsmeade and see if they sell a seed there, I guess. If they at least sell the seed for mandrakes, or I can buy mandrakes, one of the two, then we should be in the running, but we'll see.
Hello, be with you in a bit.
Fluxweed and Shrivelfig. Okay.
No one can say I don't keep his stack.
All right. And then what was the other one? I want to say it was a cloak. Ah, scarf. All right, and for now, let's remove the headwear appearance. Let's remove the scarf appearance. All right, we'll sell him the equipment that we just took off, which should give us some money, but not as much as I'd like.
No
Probably
one can say
not
I don't
enough
keep
to
his
buy any
stack shelf.
spellcrafts I need. Alright, we'll try the potion shop and see if they have mandrakes. If not, I'll have to just Google how to get mandrakes.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
You do not sell mandrakes. You have the Maxima potion recipe, but I have Maxima potions.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for
No,
now.
actually, never mind. I don't have any Maxima potions. That's annoying. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to have to figure out how to get Mandrake, which is bloody annoying. While we're here, we may as well go to Spint Witches. The Hog's Head, Stevedley and Sons, Honeydukes, Brood and Pack. Okay, so that is straight ahead, second left.
You can stop a thief in their tracks.
And look for a place that carries broomsticks.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
And of course it's a Wiggenweld potion, because why wouldn't it be?
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spint Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom?
Yeah,
Got a
that
few
would be
rare
handy.
U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Sounds
All right,
quite
what's
the array of
cheapest
brooms.
broom you've got?
I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Ugh. Yeah, all your brooms are outside my affordable range, even if I sell off my remaining piece of
Thanks for
equipment I
stopping
just picked
by.
up.
Hope to see you again.
That's annoying. I wish I could sell Wiggenweld potions. God, that would make my life so much easier. Alright, so unfortunately, we're at a little bit of an impasse here. I could just go do the brother thing. I kind of want to do flight test before I do demanding delivery. Kind of makes sense. Alright, so yeah, we'll go to Brother's Keeper. Fast travel over here, and we'll see what we can do. Sorry if this episode's dragging on a little bit in terms of not being very engaging. Just running into slight issues with the system that are making it fun to, do what I'm here to do. Okay, and there's a bunch more side quests I can pick up.
A map. I wonder where it leads.
I'll pick up some more side quests while I'm
being
here.
terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I sensed
did.
an opportunity to smash goblins.
Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
I can wipe them up.
I'm
Wipe them
unfortunately
out.
quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our time.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Alright, so... okay, so I've got to go ahead and make my way down to there. Oh, okay, it gives me a conjuration spellcraft. That's nice. Alright, so we'll get down to the Flue Flame here at the North Ford Bog. And we're probably going to call it a day for the episode. We're already hitting 50 minutes. Let's see here. So based on the map, I want to go this way.
Tips in the hat, if you please. How wonderful! Thank you.
It's not like I'm exactly going to be short on cash. I don't get into real money making until we get the ability to capture animals, because then I can just go running around zipping up puffins and selling them for 100 galleons apiece. Again, being a Hufflepuff isn't necessarily about being nice. Okay. Oh, that's the encampment. Dagnabbit. The wrong way. Well, I would enjoy wiping out a camp of goblins. I'd like to get a fast travel point that's closer to my other side quest. Ooh. Apparently there's a chest near here. Okay, collection item. Not terribly useful, but hey. Okay. Apparently the game wants to tell me there's another chest over here somewhere.
I could go on tour.
Okay, I'm guessing this one is in the house? Oh, that's Alohomora Lock. Okay, yeah, there's stuff here, but it's all behind locks.
Be alert. Ranrock.
Yeah, Ranrock's loyalists can go suck a cock. I don't care. They're all gonna be dead shortly anyway. Okay, 8 more moonstone. Alright, now... Alright, so we're gonna follow this road... Wait, what? Oh, you're kidding me. I feel so stupid at the moment. Is the only way down through the town? I don't remember seeing anything here. Okay, yeah. Okay, there's the downward path. Okay, kind of a downward path. That's annoying. Okay, that's... Oh, seriously, you're... Fragnabbit? Okay. Back over here. Okay. There's supposed to be a way down here, because the road does indicate that, you know, it drops off, and then it picks up down below. So there should be a path. Okay, really? You're not going to let me get out of the fracking water? Okay, so... Okay, so the road's not necessarily through the town, but it adjoins the town.
I should investigate.
What? Okay. Oh, the Inferi that I fought earlier. Okay.
Leviosa. Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo.
Okay, more Inferi Essence. That's an Alhambra lock. I can't do anything to it. Whoa. That is the Forbidden Frickin' Forest. Okay, so I need to go back up here a ways. Thankfully, there is a way to climb up, and then we'll go over and down. I wish I could afford a broom, or at least sell off some of the stuff that I have that I can't use.
This looks intriguing.
Why are you not allowed to sell Wiggenweld? I mean, it's a commodity. People would pay for it, but you can't sell it, which makes no sense. It's fucking retarded. Pardon my language, but when game mechanics start going from just difficult to purposefully stupid, it annoys me. Because it assumes on the part of the game developer that the player can't see what the developer's doing, and that they're creating artificial difficulty and extending the length of the game needlessly. And doing stuff like that just annoys me. Alright, how far are we from the bog flu spot? Okay, so follow the road, take the first right in the road, and we'll get there. Then again, there's not really a river here. Oh hey, it's one of these.
Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Protego. Defendo.
I may not be good at the combat, but I'm at least functional. Hey, level 20. Halfway to the level cap. Okay, yep. Actually, I should just look at the mini-map. There is a flute flame here. Is it inside? It is.
Can you not hear me?
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
You know, I've only got, you know, like a dozen.
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Hey, I finally got a Maxima potion. Yeah, Thunderbrew, even after giving her some, I have like 4 of it. I'm good. Though, I should probably equip Idurus in a moment. Alright, so we've gotten a fast travel point near our quest location. Looks like there's another vendor over here. There's stuff to fight out here. We'll be picking up from here. We're going to do a bunch of the side missions. I'm going to see if I can rack up enough money to be able to go ahead and get the broom, do the mission for the delivery. Maybe after that point we can see about getting some more of the spell conjures. But for now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to call it here. I thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful time. And if you have any comments, ideas, questions, suggestions, etc. ad nauseum, please leave them in the comments below. I do check them fairly frequently, so I should get back to you shortly afterwards once you leave one. And I do thank you very much for your patience with me in this playthrough. I hope you have a wonderful time. Take care. I'll see you next time.